What we consider to be a modern comic makes no sense. But let me explain. Comic books have been popular for nearly a century at this point, but how we categorize them makes no sense. For instance, what we call the Golden Age of comics lasted from 1938 with the introduction of Superman and ended around 1956. This is where we get characters like Superman, Batman, The Flash, even Captain America, all within this 18-year window. This was followed by the Silver Age of comics, lasting from 1956 to 1970. That's where we get Barry Allen's version of The Flash, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Spider-Man, and basically every Marvel character. All of these coming out within a 14-year window. Following the ending of the Silver Age, we go into Bronze, which lasts from 1970 to 1985. This is the beginning of when comics started to take a darker turn, getting a lot more serious, introducing more dark characters, like the Punisher here, and introduced a lot more darker themes, like alcoholism and drug use with superheroes. The Bronze Age lasted for 15 years. This is where I start to have a bit of a problem, because now we're in the modern age of comics, going from 1985 to today. You might be wondering why I'm having such a problem with the modern age of comics. Well, because it covers almost the same amount of time as the previous 3 ages combined. I mean, think about it this way. The original Secret Wars from 1987 would fall under the same umbrella as Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars. It should also include characters like Spawn, which came out 32 years ago. To put this in perspective, that's like saying a comic book from 1985 is in the same category as a comic from 1945. Another way to put it into perspective is to realize that the start of the modern age of comics to today is the same difference in time from 1 year before the beginning of the Second World War to the year that Star Wars came out. I don't know about you, but that seems like a big time difference. In conclusion, categorizing time frames in comic book terms makes no sense, and calling a comic book modern is very confusing.